it's Amber
and Heather
from Tool Talk, and we are here today to talk to you about your lifestyle.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have a question. I need for you to visualize yourself on vacation. Okay, and this is my question. When you go on vacation, what happens to your normal routines of working out and eating healthy?
Oh.
So we recently...
Can I tell you what we hear all of the time from all of our clients?
Yes.
Well, most of our clients.
Go ahead.
I'm going on vacation, so I cannot do this or that or whatever when it comes to this meal plan or this certain workout. So I'll have to wait till I get back from vacation to start.
Yes. And I recently had a client that came in and was talking to me about what she did on vacation and also what she did not do. And I was standing there and I felt like I got smacked right on top of the head, like an epiphany. And that's where this whole topic came from. So if you go on vacation and you don't do anything, like you do no movement, and you just throw your healthy eating completely out the window, then is this really a lifestyle that you're following?
That would be no.
Yes. So, and before you get angry with me, I do want to say this. I don't expect someone to go on vacation and work out every single day and only eat healthy food the entire time. I don't do that on vacation.
No.
Heather doesn't do that on
No.
vacation. And we don't expect that because that's
No.
not real life. And one of my favorite things to do when we travel is to eat at new restaurants
Absolutely.
or different places. Or if you go somewhere, one of our clients just went to New Orleans and
Yes.
she took a picture of the beautiful Cafe Du Monde.
Yes.
What are those things called? Beignets.
Yeah, beignets.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And I was so jealous.
Me too.
That's a specialty. You're
Yes.
not going to get that just anywhere.
No,
you know.
so enjoy she's like, I had one keynote there.
Yes.
She had one. She didn't have like 5 every day.
Right.
She stopped there once and had one.
Yes, it's special. It's a special treat, and it's absolutely something you should do. It's okay to relax a little on
Absolutely.
vacation. But I know that, first off, I could lay around
Absolutely.
and not do anything,
Well, no,
right?
I say I could. I cannot.
No,
I can't do that.
You
but
can't.
that's
You're not
okay.
like me.
Okay.
So I could just lay around and relax. I love to read, and I don't read a whole lot in my real life.
See, I don't read. So there we go. Finally.
So I could lie around and read all day, on vacation, especially if it's rainy or we're somewhere
yes,
cold or
yes.
whatever. But I am married to someone who is very active, and he really likes to walk and be outside in nature. And so if we're laying around too much, he eventually is like, come on, Amber, we're going. Yeah. So that's good. That's kind of gotten me out of that rut of laying around too long on vacation. But the other thing that I've noticed now is if I go a couple of days without movement, I miss
crappy.
it.
Yes.
and
You
my
long
energy.
for it. Yes.
Yes, my energy levels are lower, and it's so important to move. We know that movement creates more energy.
Yes.
So that is important. And having healthy habits is what leads to a healthy lifestyle. But if you abandon those completely, then you're not really living a healthy
Right.
lifestyle.
And how many times have I heard from people who have gone on vacation and gotten back and said, I feel like I'm starting over.
Yeah.
Why would you want to start over all of the time? I can't quite understand that, but they do, and that's what's going to happen. If you stop everything, you're going to basically have to start over.
Right.
That mentality is never going to stick.
Exactly. You're always restarting,
Always.
restarting.
Yes.
And we see that too with people, not just on vacation, but people who will come in with us for one of our special events that we run. For instance, in summertime, we do Fit Camp.
Yes.
And it's a month long, and we have people who come in and only do Fit Camp. But is it great? Yes. Did you move for a month? Yes. Did you make progress? Yes. But what are you doing?
Taking with it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing the rest of the 11 months of the
Yes.
year, right? So
Looking forward to next summer.
I just can't wait till summer Fit Camp. And consistency is such a big part of this whole lifestyle. You
Yes.
have to stay consistent on it. So one of the things, I'll give you a couple of tips of what I do when we go on vacation. Now, sometimes we go places where there's a gym. I personally love to lift weights. That's what I would choose to do for working out all the time.
Yes.
All right. So if I have that availability, here's something I know. If I don't do it in the morning when we first get up, it's not going to get done.
Yes.
All right. I'm not one of those people who will actually go do it in the
Yes.
afternoon. So that is something that if I make the commitment, I know I have to go when I get up. The next thing is sometimes we don't have that availability. We don't have
Right.
weights, but you can do things in a hotel room.
Absolutely.
So even though weight training is what I do every week, it doesn't mean that, oh gosh, I've lost ground. I just, if I can't weight train, I can still squat. I can still lunge. I can still push up. I can still plank. You know, there's so many exercises I can do without anything but my body as
Absolutely.
weight. And that's what I can do. And does it have to be an hour? No. If I do 10 to 15 minutes,
Yep.
that's great. Then I get that going. The other thing that I do is we typically don't go out for breakfast. So I try to always eat my same breakfast
Yes.
when we're on vacation. So I have 3 different things that I eat for breakfast. And I just do that. And I make sure that I have that food. So
Yes.
that stays, that keeps me consistent as far as my breakfast goes. Then if we go out to eat, or sometimes we'll cook things ourselves. If we're cooking ourselves, it's easy for me to have something healthy because I naturally just do that
Right.
anyway. But if we go out to eat, if it's not something special or, something that's in that place where we are that I can only get there that's special for them, then I try to order as healthy as I can. It's
Absolutely.
just like if I went out to eat here in Ocala.
Yes. And I will tell you, you can find something healthy on every menu.
Yes.
Even if it doesn't see it on the menu, find something that's got grilled chicken. Pretty much every place will cook just plain old chicken. You don't have to have cheese on it. You don't have to have sauce on it.
Yeah.
Just find some chicken and some vegetables.
Chicken, vegetables, fish, vegetables. If you hadn't had red meat, now that's not a lean protein, but you can at least get
Yes.
something like that. Maybe you need a little extra iron that day.
That's
You
right.
do that. And then nutrient-dense carbs, they always have potatoes, rice.
Yes.
Sometimes you might even find sweet potatoes or quinoa.
Right.
So those things are fine too. And you just have to watch your portions. That's a
Absolutely.
big thing. But it's definitely doable. And we have a lot of people who go on vacation, they come back and they're just fine. And then we have others that are
Yeah,
like,
not
hey,
so much.
I gained 8 pounds in a week and a half or whatever. And we're like, what were you
I
eating?
think the biggest problem are when people go on cruises.
Oh my gosh,
Right? So
yes.
you're contained basically around a buffet.
Yes.
24/7.
Yeah.
Food is available to you.
And they have ice cream
So-
machines.
Yes, and we all know that, and a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
So, that hits both of us at home. But you start planning ahead of time. Just like, I'm going on a cruise. The heck with everything. I'm going to eat whatever I want and drink whatever I want. You will feel bad when you come back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you will.
Yep.
Absolutely. If you have a plan going into it, there's always fruit. There's
Yes.
always fresh fruit. There's always water available. There's a plan ahead. You can typically take snacks with you
Yeah.
if you're going. So plan out, what you're going to do. That needs to be a part. People they spend months picking out their itineraries on all their little stuff that we're going to do. You should make that much planning in your food
Yeah.
and your exercise, if you will. I hear a lot of people, they're like, I'm going on a cruise. The boat has a gym, but I won't use it.
And let me tell you about, I used to cruise a lot back
Yes.
when I was younger. A lot of times, and I love water, but in the gym, you look out at
Yes.
the ocean. I'm like,
Yes.
why
Why
wouldn't
wouldn't
you
you?
go work out?
Yes.
That's so nice.
And most ships have a walking path
Yep.
or a running path around one of the decks.
They do,
And there
up
was the
top.
cruise that I went on. I was training for a half marathon, and buddy, I get out there and run and walk my butt all the way around, every day. So there's no excuse.
This is true. And also when it comes back to the food, you were talking about packing snacks. I always, no matter where I'm going, have my protein powder with me.
Absolutely.
Because if I can't get, sometimes your snacks, like the fruit, or you might can find some vegetables or whatever, sometimes it's a little hard to get enough
Yes.
protein in your snacks.
Yes.
So I will always have that available because I can add that to any
Right.
many different
Yes.
things, but have a just protein shake
Yes.
is one. That's always something that I take with me. And they typically, even at the buffets, they will have salad. I mean, you can
Yes.
make beautiful salads.
Absolutely.
Here's
Healthy
another
salads.
healthy, yes. And here's another tip. And so I competed twice in figure competitions. I won't ever do that again. But I went on a cruise during that time. And so I was very focused on my food back then.
Right.
I would not be like that now, but back then I was. And they would have these beautiful desserts. And so I would get them. And if I tasted it and it
Right.
wasn't delicious,
Right.
I was like, I'm not eating this.
Yes.
And then I started realizing like all of these beautiful desserts that they had really didn't taste that
No,
good.
no.
The ones that were the best were the ones at dinner time.
Yes.
But the ones on the buffet I
Not
didn't
so
think were
much.
that good. So
Yeah.
then I stopped getting them because I didn't want to be wasteful.
Right.
But I just was like, if it's not really delicious, I'm not going to eat this.
Yes.
So that was something I was very, very, very strict back then. Not so much
Not so
now.
much now.
I live a much better life now.
Oh, good.
Oh, but this is something that is food for thought, and I want you to think about that. What has it been like for you the last time you were on vacation? Did you just let everything go? And if so, got a little work to do on that. Got to start focusing on this being more of a lifestyle and not just something that you're doing, because it is about increasing your health above everything else. And these habits need to be consistent, and you need to be working on them all the time.
Because consistency leads to progress.
Yes.
Every time. You will always find progress if you are consistent.
Yes. And I had two people. One of my clients had COVID and was out for 2 weeks. And her workout partner was gone to the beach on vacation. And when they came back, they were both texting me. We had a workout. And when you work out with me, I take all of these things into consideration. So, yes, I knew that they had been gone, and I knew my one lady had been sick. So I didn't try to smash them in the ground when they came their
Right.
first day, but I
Yeah.
gave them a good workout. You know,
Right.
we adjusted some of their weights as they
Yes.
were getting back used to it. Both of them texted me that week separately
Yes.
and said, I am so sore. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, well, you know,
Yes.
that it's kind of to be expected, but this is my point. They were only out for 2 weeks. That was it. And one of them said to me, she's a little bit of a newer client, and she said, do you know what this taught me? It showed me just how important it is for me to be in here doing this. Because if I was gone for 2 weeks and I'm this sore, and she's been training now probably for 2 months consistently, she's like, I can't believe, you know, I don't want to say that she lost ground. You lose a little bit
little
when you're
bit.
gone, especially when you're
Yes.
sick,
Yes.
just because your body has to recover and repair.
Right.
But what a story, what a word to
Yes.
say that, yes, 2 weeks out and holy
Can-
smokes, I should have been doing this.
Absolutely.
So if you are planning on going on vacation and you need some tips,
We can help you.
yes, you can. Yes, we can. So just reach out and let us know. Or if you have some great tips you want to share with us, we'd
Yes.
love to hear them.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us today as we went through our lifestyle talk, and we will be back with some more awesome tool talk soon.
Yay. Bye.